What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, of American Truck Sim. That seems to happen every single episode. Every time I start an episode, we are on episode 46. I was recording for about an hour, I want to say, and sorry, as I'm all over the road. I was recording for about an hour. Previous to this, and my game just crashed. So what I did was I removed, I'm gonna go to Barstow, Bakersfield. Guess we'll go to Bakersfield with the milling machine. So it's gonna tell us here that we don't have a retarder, and that's not good. First ratio is pretty bad. Differential ratio is pretty bad. The torque is okay, I want to say. Hey, that rhymed. 18 gears, wheelbase 7.76 yards. Axle count 3. That's good, I guess. I don't really mind it. So what I was saying was, come on, I had a malfunction. Instead of uploading it, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna try it and do something real quick, because I haven't had this many crashes with the specific mod, and that specific mod is the coast to coast map. So I removed that. Trying to back up and see this as well, but I think we're pretty good. Yeah, we're good. So what we got here. A milling machine. Pretty nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 4. That's a lot of wheels. That's a lot of wheels, my friends. So I'm not gonna drive with the hazards on, because that's pointless. Every time I switch to second gear, my mouse just goes crazy. Or should I say any gear, and I don't know why, and it's making me angry. But what we're gonna have to do here on this turn, make sure nobody's over here. Nobody's over there. Nobody's over there. We need, like, people. Whoa. Don't hit the green. Yeah, we're good. Back to my first story of the game crashing. The game crashed. I haven't had this many problems, so I listened to a comment that was left by, I believe his name was Peter. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to go back and reread the comment, but I'm pretty sure his name was Peter. He said to open the game in DirectX or I don't think he said OpenGL. I think he said DirectX. So that's what I opened it in this game. But I also removed, like I said, I removed the mod, the coast to coast map mod. I will play with it here and there, but I'm not gonna continue to use that mod if the stability, or let's say we crash on this one, then I'll know that it's something else that's causing it. But if we crash on this one, like I said, if we crash on this one, I'm gonna know it's something else, and it's not the stability of the coast to coast map, or has nothing to do with it. That was a pretty fast turn for such a big old load we got. But if we get to our destination, if we get to our destination here just fine, because when I was recording about 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago or whatever it was, I wasn't going out of state or out of the 3 states. I stayed in the 3 little states that it wants us to stay in, or that the game came with, should I say. I was going from Tucson to Reading. So I went Tucson, I took the 10 to the 5, and we ended up, you know, staying in Tucson, or staying in Arizona and California. So we didn't go into any other state. I'm gonna make a wide turn here. And of course it's gonna go red, so we've got to do this quickly. I doubt anybody's gonna go straight. Concentration, make sure we're good. Come on, come on, come on. This is heavy. 97,000 pounds. And so I can't talk about what I was talking, I mean, I guess I can talk about what I was talking about in my last episode, but you guys aren't going to know what I was talking about, so, because I didn't upload it, I immediately erased it because, is that my car? Looks like my car back there. I immediately erased it because it crashed, and on our last crash, I ended up doing 2 jobs, so one job was okay, or 2 episodes ago, or maybe it was 1 episode ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago. I think it was number 44. The game crashed, but I was able to get through 1 load fine, and then I wanted to do another load because the episode was relatively short. So hopefully we get a little further. Is this my car? I think it is my car. That is my car. Hey, there goes my car. That's what I drive right there. Although it's got black rims and tinted windows and a lot of black, no gold or chrome, because I'm not a fan of chrome until I drove this truck. We are going quite quick for a oversized load. If we had to stop, that would not happen. But I like that that they implemented, or Jazzy Cat implemented Chevy Cruises. Now, if only he can implement one with black wheels and tinted windows, because most people, let's be honest here, most people in Arizona have tinted windows. And most people, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, even though we're not using the coast to coast map on this particular episode, I think you guys know what I mean. Even in California, everybody has tinted windows. I think they come stock with most cars these days. Why do I have new mail? That's weird. I never got new mail in such a high up level. There it is. There's the grass coming through the highway. And then it was giving me a lot of errors for that car, right? The Explorer. The Police Explorer, the Police Crown Vic. A lot of cars that came, well, they didn't come with the game, but they came with the pack. So maybe the pack is messed up, the car pack. But that wouldn't cause the game to crash, I don't think. So I don't know what exactly to do about all those crashes. Before, I didn't have this many mods in, to be honest, so I probably have like 30 mods in the game right now. And so, you know, I don't know. I'm not used to them all like I was in other profiles, where I was pretty used to having longer yellow lights and just the basic ones, the economy boosters, the real stores, and Jazzy Cats, all Jazzy Cat stuff. I gotta drive a little slower. Not only is this a lot, I mean, and I implemented the oversized placards, which I should have got for this truck here, but I didn't want to go to a GPS store, a parts store, because it was too far away. I just wanted to get back to recording. Hopefully get one out. I mean, I have to get one out for Sunday. But like you guys know, I like to record 2 in a row. And as far as the grass coming through the asphalt, that's not only with me. Other people that I do watch that play this game, it's happening with them as well. So the grass coming through the asphalt is what I'm talking about. Keeps coming through. It's coming through. It's like a bug. And the game, I believe, is on 1.6.2.2s. So it's getting up there. I mean, it's not getting anywhere close to version 1.7 like I thought it was. So here's the grass again coming through the asphalt. Like I thought it was going to get to 1.7 relatively quickly, but then I noticed that it's on 1.6.2.2s, so it's going to take quite some time for it to get to 1.7. I was talking about them releasing the New Mexico map. I went back and watched a few of my episodes, and that was in like February, the New Mexico map, and yet it's still not out yet. That's crazy that March, April, May, June, almost to July, 5 months later, they're still not out with the map that they were talking about 5 months ago. A lot of people that play this game want to play Euro Truck Simulator because it's so cheap. I think it's only like $9.99 right now, and they always have deals on Steam anyway. You can get the game for like $9.99 or $5.99 or something like that. And then you put all the mods in it, and it's just like having, you know, I mean, you have to buy Paris and you have to buy whatever, but there's always somebody with a mod out there that, you know, can have Paris and all the other places. I believe it was Paris that you had to buy, and then like Italy or something like that. And then United Kingdom was a part of it. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look at a map to see what was all part of it, but it was a pretty big map. And I played the game for like an hour or less. I just couldn't get used to, I mean, where I was, they were driving on the right side, on this side of the road, and the traffic on the other side was going the other way. But if you drove to different countries, you'd have to reverse it. Since we do have American Truck Simulator, and I can use a coast-to-coast map, even though it doesn't have all the things I want in it, I don't know if I would want to go and play Euro Truck again and try and get used to it, because though I do love cab over trucks, the cab over trucks in that game aren't exactly what I like. I like the Peterbilts and the Freightliners and even the old Ford cab over trucks. But I can't even pronounce, I mean, the only one I can pronounce over there, I think, is Mercedes-Benz and Renault. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they're really fond of using like flags all over and making the inside all, you know, making it pretty much impossible to look out the front window. So I like, you know, you guys know I'm very OCD about being able to look out my front window. I will not put like even the mirror that goes over there in the corner. I'm not even looking that way. Get off the phone, Mandy. I'm not even looking that way, and I still don't want it anywhere on my front window. The only thing is my air freshener there, my CB radio, and they implemented the or the person that made this Peterbilt truck implemented the whatchamacallit, the speed, not the speed, the weight thing on the window. I don't know why that took so much to get out of me, but yeah. So here we are going 53 and a 75. I don't usually go this slow, but we do have a 97,000 pound trailer behind us. So, and then if you watched my last episode, you saw how they lined up, you know, how I didn't like how they put two humongous tractor trailers like the one I have right next to each other, because it was impossible to get out of there. I almost flipped my truck over trying to get out of there. They should not have two in one. The game did update though. Like I said, it went up to 2S. So maybe they figure that out. It'd be awesome if they could put our visors down. That'd be cool. Or put on shades. Put on shades so that when the sun is going down, we don't get blinded. Because where I live, in real life where I live, it is like at a certain time, like I think it's around like 6 or 7 when the sun sets in California. It is impossible to see for like a good 20 minutes. It's impossible to, even with sunglasses on. I mean, that sun is just glaring, I was gonna say blaring, but it's glaring like right into your eyes. It's so crazy. I think it's this button. Yeah, trailer brake button. I was getting a little too close to that. I believe it's a town car. I wanted to get gas here somewhere. Maybe this guy's flying by. This truck's gonna shrink. No? Yep. I knew it. I knew it! Yeah, that guy backed off. I was like, my trailer is kind of going into their lane. But like I said in previous episodes, it'd be nice how they have it in like in multiplayer. They do have cars that will follow you, but there's real people in those cars, so you have to be wary of when you're playing multiplayer and you're doing an oversized load. I think you'd have to be really good friends with those people if you were to do because you could do multiplayer in this game. I just don't do it because I hear such bad stories about it. People drive like 150, 100 and something, you know, not 150, but 130 or something with a trailer just to get, you know, or they like to be trolls and just ruin your whole game by crashing into your truck. There's some areas, like when you're dropping off your truck becomes invisible. They cannot mess with you when you're backing up your truck. They'll just go right through your truck. But when you're once you get out of the area and onto the freeway, there's people in cars, regular cars, since they, you know, put Mustangs and trucks in the game and fake police cars and all that stuff. There's just a bunch of people wreaking havoc on the multiplayer side of the game. But what I was getting to was, I wish there was like AI, and even though I hate AI truck drivers, I wish there was AI, not truck drivers, but the AI traffic. I wish they had, you know, a guy in the front with like an F-250 with, you know, the lights, the beacon on, and the oversized load truck come in, and, you know, because when I travel from state to state to state, when I'm traveling in my car, you don't really see a lot of oversized hauling. What is that? The Cat Noir or the Chat Noir? I think it was the Cat because it was Cat. Looks like it's gonna rain over here. Where I live currently in California, SoCal, it's pretty hot. It's like the last couple days it's been like 95 degrees. And that's hot, and it's humid. Hot and humid just doesn't work out for me. Hey, there goes my car. Yeah, it just doesn't work out for me. I like cold. I mean, I like the hot weather when I'm going to the beach and whatnot, but, you know, I don't really go to the beach that often. There's a lot more scantily clad women out there with the less clothing, which I'm a fan of. But when it comes to myself, I don't really wear shorts that often. I'm more of a pants guy because I'm thinking, because it is California, and it's not like, you know, other states like Oklahoma or something like that where it's like 100 degrees during the day and like 80 at night. When it comes to where I live in California, it's like 100 degrees during the day or 95 during the day, and then it goes all the way down to like 55 during the night. So I always think, if I'm going to be out all day long and I have nowhere to change my clothes, I'm just going to be really hot up until about 5 or 6 when it starts to get cooler. Or if I go to like an event or something, I always think about later on as opposed to what I'm doing at like what the weather is at 2 o'clock. I'm just strange like that. And then you'll have, you know, all the girls with their shorts on, and it'll be like 9 o'clock at night, and it'll be 50 degrees, and they're all freezing. And then that's where I come into play. Who wants to cuddle? No, I'm just kidding. Sort of. Not really, but yeah. Go ahead. You want to wear your tiny little shorts? Go for it. You're going to be freezing later. Which I don't understand with the women and the leggings. I mean, I'd love to look at them, but some women with those do not need to come near those things. There's a certain body type for leggings, and that's all I'm going to say about that part of it. The second part is For some reason, women wear leggings during the summertime because they say it's cool. They keep them cool. And during the wintertime with their Uggs because they say that they keep their legs warm, which I do not understand how they do both, but hey, I'm not gonna argue because I love them on some body types, but on some they should stop making sizes over a certain size is what I'm saying. I think I need fuel. How many miles do we have left? We have quite a lot of miles. This shouldn't be that easy to slow down. That's crazy. Parking brake. Get off the phone, Mandy. Jeez. No? Hey, we gotta read. I never really looked back here. Refrigerator. And an old school TV. Nice. How much did we pay for gas? $448? Nice. It says our truck is really not made for heavy hauling, but or doesn't have the power, but I didn't really noticed that. Or maybe when it comes to us having to go up a hill, the one that's off the 10 going up the 5 towards the 99, I believe that'll be a problem. Because that hill is quite steep, and if it has anything to do with, I know we're slowing down, but I need some water. Hold on. If the hill is as steep, you know, to make my normal truck slow down so quickly, I do have the physics mod from the Steam Workshop. A lot of people say I should, in my settings down below, I should put what I got under the Steam Workshop and what I got under like ATS-MODS or any other website that I got them from. And I might do that. Sometimes I get lazy, man. Or sometimes I have stuff to do. Like today I do have stuff to do. I mean, it probably only take like 30 minutes, but not the stuff I have to do, but separating each item, like the longer yellow lights is a thing from Steam, and the economy booster is a thing from Steam, and the physics mod is, I believe, from Steam, the workshop. Kilroy's economy booster is from Steam. The little mirrors, I think, are from Steam as well. The little mirror up in the upper right hand corner. This freeway is like so white that my headlights are like so white too that I can't really see the white lights. They should have little reflectors. There I go, suggesting things. And then, like the chevron here he comes back. The chevron reflectors, when you go around a corner, I had to get rid of those as well because those gave me an error and crashed my game, funnily enough. just a small little error, and I got those from Steam as well. It doesn't matter if it's from Steam or anywhere else. When something crashes your game, the people that do it from the Steam Workshop are just, you know, I guess, I don't know if they're like better modders, or they're people that like to go with. This guy's really close to me. Like to go with the flow as far as to stay within the rule book of the game. I think I did pretty well there, trying to talk. I mean, I did talk very slowly, but trying to talk as I was so close to that other truck. What's over there? Seafood buffet? I'm drifting out of my lane. Still on your home screen, huh? That update coming along well? We gotta get off up here. Actually, we don't have to get off up here. We're gonna go straight, I think. Hopefully this is a good idea, because I don't exactly know. Because I think all we're doing is getting on the freeway. Or the highway. Freeway, highway, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it a freeway. I know when I was in Coast to Coast map, I was calling them highways. Because when you're in places like Texas, they're called highways and loops and highways, loops, and something else. I think I could stay right here. No, I'm gonna go into the second lane of travel because I know it's gonna split off. I think it's what it's gonna do is I think it's gonna split off up here. So we're gonna have to stay within these two lanes right here. That was my horrible Texas accent. I tried to do that in Texas. I'll probably get punched in the face. Some girls that I know from Texas, they laugh at me when I do my Texas accent. They go, "Oh my God, you sound like you're from Kentucky or something." I go, "No, I was trying to do a Texas accent." Like a real Texas accent, not like just a random person. You know, the real hardcore Texan has that specific twang to their accent. Otherwise, they just say y'all and fixin', and they talk like a Californian, but they just say y'all and fixin'. Even girls from Florida say y'all. How y'all doing? Can I start you off with something to drink? Here's our Project West map, or mod. Instead of it being 2 lanes, it's 3 lanes, and in some sections it's 4 lanes. It's not that much of an improvement, but it is a lot better than 2 lanes or 3 lanes. Because where I live, we have 16 lanes of traffic. We have 6 going north plus 2 carpool lanes, so that's 8. And then the same on the other side, 6 going south with 2 carpool lanes going south. So technically there's 16 lanes of traffic. We're never going to get it in this game because there's just not enough room. So let's see how we do on this hill. I don't know what kind of a not upgrade. What am I saying? What kind of percentage of a hill upgraded it, or whatever I'm trying to say, but we are going kind of slow. Ups. UPS. 40. This is the hill I was talking about, how slow we're going to get up it, considering the amount of weight we have on the back of our vehicle. It wasn't that bad, 39 miles an hour. Steering wheel's jerking me around a little bit there. And towards the top of the hills, it started to get a little bit out of hand. It started to pull me to the right for some reason. Oh, really? Want.